Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. 1 Nephi 20. I started reading this chapter, and there's a lot of hard words for a foreigner to understand in English. I got stuck in verse 5. The background in this chapter is that the Lord will reveal his intentions to Israel. So it's basically the words of Isaiah. So I had to read it all in Swedish, and I didn't get any wiser from reading it in Swedish. It's like it's encrypted, and I don't have the right key to decipher it. But I will talk about some things that stand out to me in these verses. In verse 5 it says, "And I have even from the beginning declared to thee." It makes me feel like we know the truth inside of us. He has made all the truth known unto us, and we have the tools to understand it if we want to, if we are in the right vibration, the right mindset. And I know I keep repeating this, but it is very important, or he wouldn't keep saying it. We should all be in the same state as children, grateful, curious, and eager to learn. That is how they naturally are until we adults or life or school force them to grow up and become like in verse 4. "Obstinate, and thy neck is an iron sinew, and thy brow brass." I guess that means in a state of losing one's ability to find innocence. And yet we read in verse 10, "For behold, I have refined thee. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction." We read today, at least in my ward, in Daniel, and the part of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how they choose to obey God and not hearken unto King Nebuchadnezzar, which resulted in getting thrown into a burning furnace. We probably all know the story, and if not, read it in the Bible. It's Daniel chapter 3. Anyway, long story short, they get bound and thrown into the burning furnace, but came out unharmed, which made the king have a change of heart. We have all been thrown in the furnace. It's there in verse 10. That is how we grow and evolve and become more like him. It's not when life is good and easy. It's when life is tough and throws rocks at you. Coal is just coal until it's put under massive pressure in order for a diamond to exist. To create a butterfly, first the egg needs to become a larva, and the larva doesn't know what will happen once it enters the pupa stage. For all it knows, being in the cocoon might be the end of its life, but out emerges a butterfly. There is no way to not go through the order of things for us to grow and evolve as children of God. He refines us, and when we are in the furnace of affliction, we choose who we want to become. And then he chooses us. But we need to choose him back. That is the beauty of the free will. We always have the choice. It might have been better had we not had the choice. Everyone would have come back to him no matter what. But this life is a gift to us. In all the things we get to experience, there is a hidden gift, and it's up to us to find it, to see the love and the beauty in everything around us, and remember that we choose this. We all chose this, to come here and to experience this. So let's experience it through the eyes of our inner children, our innocence, and be grateful and curious on this life that we have. I love in verse 12 when he says, "I am he, I am the first, and I am also the last." And verse 13, "Mine hand hath also laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. I call unto them, and they stand up together." His hands created the earth and the heavens, and also you and me. We are created as spirits by him, and our earthly bodies in his image, but we, as souls, are of him. I've been forgetting that lately. The energies are crazy, and I've been so tired. And me tired is getting gloomy and grumpy and lowering my vibration. I'm so grateful for being able to go to church today and just be with my people, my crowd, my family. I gained so much energy just being there. I'm glad I got to do this today. I could connect today's lesson with the chapter I was going to do for the pod. I'm really grateful for this time I get to reflect, to stop, and to open up to the magic of life, and to put on my glasses of innocence and recognize and celebrate my inner child and the gospel through these glasses. Hopefully, this gave you some thoughts, and I'd love to hear them. Be the light, share the light, spread the light, and shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.